From the chapter Chemical Kinetics, we studied in the last video the half-life for first order reaction. Today we will see what is zero order reaction. When the order of the reaction is zero, we call it as zero order reaction. Now this is just definition given through the words those are coming as zero order reaction. If we define it properly, we will say this as when the rate of the reaction is independent of the concentration of any of the reactants, that reaction is said to be zero order reaction. म्हणजे रिॲक्शन होताना जितके पण रिॲक्टंट्स असतील रिॲक्शन मध्ये तरी पण द रेट ऑफ द रिॲक्शन डज नॉट डिपेंड ऑन द concentration of any of the reactant. That is, the rate is independent of concentration of reactants. Such reactions are called as zero order reaction. So, today we are going to see the integrated rate law for zero order reaction as how we saw it for the first order reaction. Now we will consider a zero order reaction as A forming the product P. P indicates product. आता आपल्याला प्रोडक्टशी घेणं देणं नाहीये. प्रोडक्ट कुठलाही असू शकतो. आपल्याला फक्त काय पाहायचंय की व्हॉट इज द रिॲक्टंट. नाउ हियर द रिॲक्टंट इज A. The rate of the reaction we know is defined as what? Change in concentration of A with respect to time T. So we write it as minus dA by dt. This we have seen already in the definition of rate. We give a minus sign as the rate of the as the concentration of the reactants are decreasing. We give a minus sign. So R is equal to minus dA by dt. At the same time, मला law of mass action प्रमाणे I can say that the rate of the reaction is proportional to the concentration of the reactant. आता इथे reactant काय आहे A. But as this is a zero order reaction, I will write concentration of A raised to 0. हे आपल्याला लक्षात ठेवावं लागेल की A raised to 0 आपण का घेतो? Because it is a zero order reaction. The rate is independent of concentration of A. So we write this as A raised to 0. And hence R is equal to K into concentration of A raised to 0. आता मला हे दोन टर्म्स मिळाले. एक मला मिळाला R is equal to minus dA by dt and एक मला मिळाला R is equal to K into concentration of A raised to 0. Now I will combine the two things and I can write minus dA by dt is equal to K into concentration of A raised to 0. Now I know the value of A raised to 0 is equal to 1. तुम्ही एक्सपोनेंट्स मध्ये स्टडी करताय की x raised to 0 is equal to 1. Any term raised to 0 is 1. So we have A raised to 0 that will be equal to 1. So I write minus dA is equal to K into dt. इथे A raised to 0 टर्म पूर्णपणे जातो, डिसअपियर होतो बिकॉज त्याची व्हॅल्यू 1 आहे. सो आय हॅव शिफ्टेड dt ओव्हर देअर. आय गेट K dt. नाउ इंटिग्रेटिंग. आता हा इंटिग्रेटेड रेट लॉ आहे, सो आपण इंटिग्रेशन करणार. इंटिग्रेटिंग बाय युझिंग द लिमिट्स A0 to AT. A0 का घेतो? बिकॉज इनिशियल कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन इज A0 अँड AT इज द कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन ॲट टाइम T. टाइम मग मायनस साइन बाहेर काढून इंटिग्रेशन करा. dA चा इंटिग्रेशन युझिंग द लिमिट्स A0 to AT आणि इथे dt चा इंटिग्रेशन युझिंग द लिमिट्स 0 to T. ॲट टाइम 0 A0 is the concentration. At time T, AT is the concentration. म्हणून आपण लिमिट्स तसे घेतलेत A0 to AT and from 0 to T. मग आता इंटिग्रेशन फॉर्म्युला प्रमाणे ज्यांचा मॅथ्स नाहीये त्यांनी हे त्यांना डायरेक्टली लर्न करावं लागेल. यू विल गेट बाय युझिंग द formula for integration. We will get minus sign will be kept as it is here outside. We will get AT. dA चा इंटिग्रेशन काय येतो? A. Integration of dA is A. So upper limit AT minus lower limit A0 हे करावं लागतं आपल्याला इंटिग्रेशन मध्ये. जे काय व्हॅल्यू आहे इंटिग्रेशनची ती टाकायची आणि upper limit minus lower limit. This is the way those who have maths will understand this is equal to K into T. आता dt चा इंटिग्रेशन काय असतो? T. मग T minus 0 upper limit is T and lower limit is 0. तर T minus 0 is T म्हणून डायरेक्टली आपण लिहिलंय KT. आता ज्यांचा मॅथ्स नाहीये त्यांनी हा पार्ट डायरेक्टली लर्न करायचा. जितका अंडरस्टँड होईल तितका लर्न करा. अंडरस्टँडिंगने लिहा आणि मग बाकी लर्न करा फॉर्म्युला प्रमाणे. Then open up the brackets. You can write minus 80. When you open up the brackets, you get minus 80. Minus into minus becomes plus plus A0 is equal to K into T. So minus 80 plus A0 can be written as A0 minus 80 is equal to KT, and K becomes equal to A0 minus 80 upon T. We will bring that T down. So we get this final expression as K is equal to, this is the final expression, K is equal to A0 minus 80 upon T. So if you write the units of K, you will get the units as what? वरती काय मिळत आहेत आपल्याला कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन टर्म. तर कॉन्सन्ट्रेशनचा युनिट मोल्स पर डीएम क्यूब अँड टीचा युनिट टी खाली आहे म्हणून टी inverse, time inverse. That time can be in seconds, it can be in minutes, it can be in hours, days, years, anything. So the time inverse, moles per liter, time inverse, or moles per dm cube, time inverse. Now in the expression, you will find that here there is no log term that is required, but in case of first order rate law, you get log term. Log term येते आणि इथे येत नाही. Now after this is the integrated rate law for zero order reaction. Very simple. K is equal to A0 minus 80 upon T. Now we go towards the half-life period. So what is half-life for zero order reaction? How is half-life defined? We have seen yesterday that it is the time required for the initial concentration to become half. That time needed, that time required is called as half-life. I gave you example yesterday की आपल्याकडे suppose 100 molecule starting मध्ये आहे, ते 50 होण्यासाठी जो वेळ लागतो, that period, that time is called as half-life. So we will see half-life for zero order reaction. Now we know the integrated rate law for zero order reaction की K is equal to A0 minus 80 upon T. Just now we have derived. आता half-life derive करताना काय लक्षात ठेवायचं आहे की T should be taken as T half and 80 काय आहे, 80 is equal to A0 by 2. म्हणजे 80 is the concentration at time T. मग when T is T half म्हणजे आपण T ला T half कन्सिडर केल्यावर हाफ लाईफला डेफिनेशन प्रमाणे कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन किती यायला पाहिजे, हाफ ऑफ द इनिशियल. सो 80 शुड बी टेकन ॲज A0 by 2. फर्स्ट ऑर्डर रिएक्शन मध्ये पण आपण हेच सबस्टिट्यूशन केलं आहे, इथे पण हेच सबस्टिट्यूशन करतोय आपण की T is T half and 80 is equal to A0 by 2. Now put up these values. K is equal to A0 as it is minus 80 च्या प्लेस वरती put A0 by 2 whole upon T half. T च्या प्लेस वरती T half. Now I am shifting this T half here. So K into T half is equal to cross multiply 2 into A0 minus A0. A0 into 1 A0. Cross multiply upon 2. Ha 2. 2 1s are 2. You get K into T half is equal to A0 upon 2. 2 minus 1. 2 A0 minus A0 becomes only 1 A0 upon 2. So T half is equal to A0 upon 2K. This becomes the expression for half-life. T half is equal to A0 by 2K. Concentration of A0 into 2K. That is, from the expression you can say that T half-life is proportional to the initial concentration of the reactant. Hence, you must now know the examples which are under zero order reactions. If you consider decomposition of ammonia, अमोनियाचं डिकम्पोजिशन, आता दिसायला हा रिएक्शन कसा दिसतोय, सेकंड ऑर्डर, बिकॉज आपण काय लिहिणार NH3 raised to 2, पण हा 2 हा रेट ऑफ रिएक्शन ला चेंज करत नाही. दिस 2 is not affecting the rate of reaction. The rate of reaction is independent of concentration of NH3. So this is a zero order reaction की although reaction मध्ये हा 2 दिसतोय, पण the rate of reaction is not affecting the 2, that number 2, that is not affecting the rate of reaction. This is decomposition of ammonia. Next is N2O. This is oxide of nitrogen, twice N2O. It decomposes to give twice of N2 plus O2. परत या reaction मध्ये the 2 that is coming here, the number 2, that is not affecting the rate of reaction. So these two reactions show that they are zero order reactions. These reactions are independent of the concentrations of the reactants.